And we are back live on the internet. Hello, BC Wrestle Pod fam, and welcome back to, well, the Velvet Riot, your Eve Pro Wrestling post show here at BC WrestlePod. My name is Mikey. I'm El Jefe at BC WrestlePod. And of course, joining me as always is the person who indoctrinated me into the cult of Eve Wrestling, Mr. Beardito himself. And I'm so glad I'm never going back.
I don't know if indoctrinated is the right word, but maybe the slight push. But I'm still
Just
happy
right
to
to
be
the
here.
deep end. Bam. He gave
Greetings
me
and
the slight nudge.
salutation. Exactly. A slight nudge. Nudge, nudge. You know what I mean? uh, let's rock and roll, buddy.
Oh, absolutely. Tonight we are here to cover Eve 152, Friday Night Riot, which is this was a fun show. I'm going to start off by saying that, but this is also the final show before we get into the next big one, which is Eve 153 at the end of this month, as it's Eve versus the World 2. And I'm like, ah, I'm like that Jonah Hill meme, knowing that it's so close. I'm
Same.
so excited. But again, Eve 152 Friday Night Riot is what we are here to talk about. Got some grid graps, some great laughs to go over. But before we do all that, though, we got to What's up, Nick? Good old friendo over at the Nick Happy Hour Wrestling Podcast. And happy birthday as well, friend. It is his birthday today as he is celebrating. So, feliz cumpleaños a ti.
Happy birthday. Welcome in.
Yeah, shout out. Exactly. And no, Night Sky is not related to Sky Blue, but they would be one hell of a tag team as well.
Yeah, make that a trio. Sky.
Seriously. Oh man, I'm excited. Let's just y'all already know the drill where you can find us everywhere, social medias, things of that nature. Let's get into it, shall we? Because we got a lot to talk about. So, we're going to kick things off like Eve 152 did, and we're going to talk about our opening match, which I was so pleasantly surprised and shocked that this is what we were opening with, but it does set up for a lot of things. In our opening bout of Friday Night Riot, of course, we have the dastardly duo of Alexis Falcon and Rio, two of my faves here. Well, I'll be clear. I love everyone on the Eve roster, but I love Rio and Alexis Falcon playing the good old heels. And they are taking on a returning from Japan and also being assigned to Sendai Girls as well in Hyperactive, which is the team of Anita Vaughn and Sapphire Reed. Oh my god, this match ruled. You can never go wrong, honestly.
No, and I love that this was their first match back, because it shows you how much you know how much they love Hyperactive, because they're pushing them hard. Like, you get uh, two former Eve champions, right? So let's do this. Oh man, this match was absolutely great. Like, as you said, like, Hyperactive now representing Sendai Girls. I Shameless plug for Sendai Girls, but like, if there's any match that is out of the catalog of Hyperactive being over there, check out Hyperactive versus Bennie and Yuna. Bennie is really coming into her own, but I digress. Um, this match was fantastic, man. From bell to bell. Like, I love the oh yeah, like, Hyperactive did like a spinning kick into like a running Oklahoma slam. It was like, what the hell? Like, it's crazy to think that, like, these uh Hyperactive haven't been wrestling for that long, because they are so great, equally great.
100%. And what made the match itself was fantastic. Nothing short for these four, because individually and as a team, they all rocked it. But the important bit in terms of storyline development to come out of this is that bless bless Holly Bartlow's little heart. Like, we love Holly in this household, but she came out swanging and she
Oh yeah.
wanted Rio bad. And so Rio took the eye off the prize, man. She wanted to go after Holly and beat her up, which unfortunately left Alexis Falcon in the ring by herself, which allowed Hyperactive to take advantage of the 2-on-1 situation and take down Alexis Falcon for the win, man. And I was just like, Hyperactive pick up the victory here. Again, fantastic match. I want to talk about this point here though, because maybe because of all the wrestling that I watch, but I really dug that, at least for me at least, and it could be that I wasn't paying attention for the other previous iterations, but the fact that we got backstage promo segments throughout the show too was kind of nice. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, definitely. They usually add those in post, like the next week or whatever. But like, this was really nice as well. Um, what was it like? I love the fact that in the last show, like when Rio had taken out Holly on the steps, uh, when Rio went to do that to somebody else later in the night, Lana Austin came out like a ball of fire, right?
Mhm.
So like this time, Riho goes to do it to Sapphire Reed, do the package pile driver on the steps to Sapphire Reed, and Holly comes barrel assing out of the back. Like so, there's a little bit of connectivity there. Like that um, that package pile driver on the steps is really like really snapped something in uh, Lally's brain, collective brain.
For reals, collective brain and Holly Barlow, like, not loving the fact that Lana Austin got beat up beforehand too because of her getting taken out. Whenever they decide to give us Rio versus Holly is gonna be amazing, and I, for one, cannot wait for this one. But let's keep it going though, because I don't know what's going on over the UK, but speaking of Holly, she comes out after the match. She gets on the microphone. She be saying them dirty curse words because she is mad. She gets on the mic and she wants Rio's ass right now. But obviously that's not going to happen. So instead of Rio, Jessica Troy comes out, and Jessica plus commentary at the beginning stages of this match. Jessica was supposed to have a match against Emerson Jane. But Emerson Jane is quote unquote not cleared. And I'm like, again? I was like, what is going on over there with Emerson? Emerson, I love you, homegirl. I truly, truly do. Now, obviously, is different across the world. Like we found out with AEW, the Japanese doctors cleared Surrey, but the US doctors did not, so it could have been a whole different situation. But unfortunately, Emerson Jane is not medically cleared to compete in this match. So we get an impromptu, but a hell of a banger of a match still between Holly Barlow and Jessica Troy. First of all, Jessica, I love this crochet ring gear that we got. I was like, with the cats on it, I was like, yes, ma'am. It's different. I love it. This was not to say that I was not surprised of how hard they hit, but they hit hard in this match. And little Holly out here just swinging was not on my bingo card, but I loved it. And Jessica, this is my first introduction to her. I loved what she was doing too. This match was fun, man.
Yeah, definitely. And all I could when I first saw Jessica Troy in that gear, I was just like, man, it's gonna be hot. I know the UK going through a heat wave right now, so oh,
Seriously.
but she's Australian, so maybe she's used to it, you know. Uh, but yeah, I completely agree. They were swinging for the fences on this one, and I think it was like to show us like how pissed off Holly was, like because when Holly eventually gets her hands on Rio, it's gonna be a brawl. Because I love that like Rio was just like, I don't need this right now. Goodbye. But like getting back to this match, like I was I've only seen a couple like a couple matches of Jessica Troy, but I am a fan. Um, she's sort of a I want to say she's a techer, right? Because she was really working the arm
Mm-hmm.
this entire time just to get to that armbar,
Mm-hmm.
and I like that kind of stuff. That's in ring storytelling. Uh, all these people online that think that like storytelling can only be told uh, through words, man. I don't get it. I don't understand it. But this was great.
Guys, wrestling is a visual medium, and I need y'all to get on that. But anyways, Holly, in her little firecrackery self, does beat Jessica. She picks up the victory here. Yeah, this match was a lot of fun too. So let's keep the show going because damn. That's I literally have in my notes. I have in my notes of Chantel Jordan versus Kaylee Ray, and all I wrote is damn. Oh my god, these girls. No wonder the show is called Friday Night Riot. Everybody just threw everything in the kitchen sink into their matches, and it was good graps. This, woo!
Yeah. One thing I love about Eve is that like they bring in wrestlers that like will just throw hands, right? Like they're gonna lay stuff in and make it look good. And there's not enough of that in today's women's wrestling, unfortunately. Um, but I digress. This match was so great, man. Well, like when Chantel Jordan pulled out that table, I was like, "Uh oh, how's that gonna work? That looks like a cement floor right there." that doesn't seem like something you want to mess around with, you know?
100%. And I have to say again, like you said, I love that Eve brings girls that want to throw hands and will throw hands hard. But again, I am new. This is my first time seeing Chantel Jordan. But when I saw that kickboxing stance, I was like, "Oh, she gonna throw hands and feet. Let's go."
Yeah. Uh, this match will like you could definitely tell that like Chantel was a little bit nervous going into this. Uh, she just had that look of like, oh man, you know. Uh, but
Well,
Kaylee
to be
Ray is ever
honest,
the
when your opponent is Kaylee Ray, I would be like,
mm, yeah, she's fantastic, man. Like, admittedly, like I'm not a WWE person, so like
Mhm.
I'm very much newer to her, but like I've studied the tapes, you know, like I've watched a bunch of matches with her since I figured out that she was coming in. And man, she's fantastic, man. Cut a
Mhm.
promo, like she's a well all around great talent.
Nah, and honestly, this match for Kaylee is for as crazy and as hard hitting and as bonkers it was with chairs and tables, everything galore. This was a tune up match, and this is perfect to get herself ready because Kaylee has her work cut out for her next chapter for Eve 153 because she is going to have to. The pink striker Miyu Yamashita is no slouch and no joke. And so Kaylee needs to prepare herself because Miyu is going to aim to kick her head off.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
and
so
will
excited.
enjoy doing so.
A
Uh,
100%.
man, I can't wait for that match because Mew's on a streak right now. She's freaking amazing.
Oh my gosh. Like, I'm so mad that we have to wait so long, but it's gonna be worth it. I was just like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be such a great start to. Listen, there are 3 matches that I'm looking forward to for this weekend. Miyu versus Kaylee Ray for this EVE International Championship. FTR versus Cowboy Way for the Rev Pro Tag Championships. That match is gonna flip and slap.
Oh man, that's gonna rule.
And listen, I will love every single match at AEW, but y'all already know Omega Osprey is the match where my soul is going to leave my body.
Three, uh, yeah, you know, like also like Marina versus uh
Alice
Alice
Inc.
Inc.
Oh my gosh. E versus the World 2 only has 2 matches so far, but those 2 matches alone is just like, take my money that I already paid for, but take it again anyways.
Yeah, but I'm sure we'll get more matches in the coming weeks. But man, I'm looking forward to that.
Also, shout out to Audrey because she gonna be refing these matches too in Eve, which I was like, just collect your refing card around the world, girl. Let's go.
From Arena Mexico to the Big Penny Social. Let's do it.
Really quickly, I want to give a shout out to our to Aubrey, AEW ref. She posted how grateful she was And for her, she reffed the entire men's Grand Prix, which totaled 73 minutes and like 8 seconds. I was just like, she was on her feet for almost like for an hour and 13 minutes and some change. Like, yes, Aubrey, we love you. And stay tuned Wednesday for that review because that show's going to be bananas to talk about because Will and I will be joined by Benny, hopefully, and talk about it. Woo! Especially Bandito and Soberano Jr. throwing hands with and demasking each other. Ooh. Oh, it's going to be glorious. But speaking of coming back to Eve, speaking of Kaylee Ray, not only does she have Mew coming up at the end of the month too, but they just dropped on social media that the next show, Eve 154, which is titled Mean Girls, it's going to be Kaylee Ray versus Sapphire Reed. I was like, damn, they just take my money again. Take my money.
Man, I love that they're just like stacking Sapphire Reed and Anita Vaughn up with like true true bets, you know? Like so like
Oh,
they're just iron sharpens iron, you know?
100%. All righty, let's keep this show rolling though, because Benny, we strap in because best. Listen, I enjoyed every match, and I can easily put any of them as my favorite. But hands down, this is my favorite match of the entire night. Because good God, the tag team championships have had a track record since I started watching Eve in March this year of probably being some of the best matches and best tag team matches across any gender in any promotion right now. Like for real. Ooh, let me set this up real quick. So we have the challengers, Night Sky, which of course is our Night Sky taking on the champions of French art because I got to say it like that. Just bow down.
Man, what a special match. Like I really love the fact that like a lot of people go, you can't make heel versus heel work. Well, guess what? They did.
And the crowd will let you know that they might both teams might be heels, but they will cheer for one over the other, which is
Yeah,
fantastic.
because like all they had to do was just tweak a little bit of something, and the fans would pick that side. You know, like uh, man, this was it. Oh, I love Sky Smith is like ever since I saw her at that Effie's Big Gay UK show like last year, I was like,
Mhm.
who's this, and where can I get more? Uh, and that's actually one of the reasons that brought me here to eat because she's just fantastic, right?
Mhm.
And she can have a crowd in the palm of her hand as soon as she walks out. And she walks out right with Violet Knight,
Mhm.
Violet Knight, and she flips off Jetta, who's on commentary, and then gives Nina a heart symbol. Like, total heel. I love it so
We
much,
love it.
man.
Oh my gosh. But no, man, Night Sky is fantastic. And again, because I also watch and cover Progress too, it's really fun to see. Well, it's fun to see the girls go back and forth between heel and face depending on where they at, and they both play beautifully. But like you said, two people naysayers say you can't make heel versus heel matches work. And I'm like, yes, you can. You just have to, but it's just like you put a heel team that people love versus a heel team who they love to hate. And that is exactly what we have. French art are heels, but the crowd loves French art. And Night Sky are the heels you love to hate. Like, oh my god. I just listen. JGU is like one of my favorites when it comes to the facial expressions and the selling of the facial expressions too. Because at the end of how French art is able to retain these championships, like we had a foot on the rope, but with ref not paying attention, JGU just full on like bull in a china shop pushes that thing off the rope and then just starts making a face. And anytime JGU also goes like this as well, I was just like, God, I love French art so much. I think I think when we do the end of the year awards, I think I'm gonna broaden the categories because for female or female presenting wrestler of the year, I think I'm gonna open that category that if you have a tag team, you can put them there too. Cause I'm like, I think French Art might be some of my favorite women's wrestlers this year.
Yeah, I completely agree. Like to be honest with you, like they're already on, like they already got two matches like on my non-gendered tag team matches of the year. So,
Seriously.
um, but there was this one spot where like uh there was like a double fake out, right? Like Nice Guy like threw out French Art to the outside, and then they fake a dive, right? They get up and they flip them off or whatever, and
Mhm.
French Art roll in the ring. They throw out Night Sky, and they sort of do the same thing, but JGU flips them off as uh, Corey Zero goes up top and hits a frog splash to the outside.
Mhm.
That that sequence was just so funny and so great, man. I love French Art so much. Like they're,
Oh my
they're definitely
goodness.
heels, but they they make me laugh. You know.
They're heels that you love. Seriously. Like French Art is amazing. Like, listen, I know they will never find this, but I mean, I said that about CMLL stuff and some of the Luchadors founder stuff. But JGU and Corey Zero, if you ever find this on the social medias, on the internet, just know for me personally, and for Benny, we love you. Night Sky, we love you too. I was like, please, I
Yes.
both teams showed up, showed out, put everything that they had, and this was a banger. This was a classic, and I'm looking forward to this tag team division. And Eve, for as small as this roster is, it puts a lot of these other rosters to shame that have bigger talent. So it's like, see, guys, it's not that hard to make tag team wrestling great.
Yeah. You just have to put give people stories that tell and
Seriously.
characters.
So to wrap this up, French Art is still our Eve Tag Team champions. We will see because Night Sky was not very happy about it in their backstage promo that they had too. So this is probably going to be far from over, which is going to be fantastic. But we go from epic tag team action, Benny. I'm just going to leave this picture here. Oh, I love wrestling.
Oh, I
Yeah,
love Amira.
oh my
And
god.
Cassius, man.
I had like I had people come and check on me because I was wheezing so hard.
I can
I
understand
was
why,
just
because I was losing my shit the entire time as well, you know?
because at first
Like,
I was just like, at first I was like, okay, Abby's out here passing out her resume to people in the crowd, which first of all hilarious as well in its own right. And then I'm like, where are we going with this? And then as soon as these two come out covering their faces in the hats, I'm like, oh my god, please tell me it's who I think it is. And then when they lifted the hats too, I was just like, oh my god, best segment of 2026. I can go home. Like, we're good. Good night. Like,
oh man. Uh, Especially Amira being like, shut up the music! And then putting the hat back down. Like,
the spotlight too. She's like, the spotlight just like bam. I was like, I was like, what is happening?
man. Every single person in this ruled, man. They played their part to the tilt. That's a 5-star segment in my book. 5 stars. I can't wait to see what's next.
Wrestling is just so much fun. And gosh, I miss Amira too. I was just like, please give us more. This is great. And it is funny too because Abby and her former boss are like here. Oh man, I love
I
this.
lo-
Please, more of this. More of this.
yes, yes. I love Abby and Nina feuding on commentary. Like, so great,
Oh,
so
it's so
great,
much
man.
fun. Amira, girl, it was so nice to see you up here. Please, more of this. Eve, more of this. Alrighty, Benny, we reached it. We made it to the final match, the final part of Eve 152 Friday Night Riot. This was an open challenge that Session Martina, mother of Eve and her 22,000 kids at home, she had an open challenge for this, and this was. Oh, hold up, Nick. Hang on, let's go back real quick. I love their hats. Mikey, you need one of those. Honestly, look, if I could find them just for Eve, anytime Amira's on our screen, I will wear it and I will send Benny one too so we can have matching hats.
I was actually trying to find a big hat before we came on here, just so I could do a bit.
This is what we're gonna do. Each of us is gonna find a really big hat, and anytime Amira is on our screen, we're gonna wear the big hat.
Yes, I love it. Shout out to Cassius as well. They
Seriously.
were equally a great part of this.
Cassius, Amira, and Abby, we love them. Alrighty, back to what we were talking about before, though. In our final part of the show, we have an open challenge for the Eve Championships. Mother Session Moth Martina is defending it, and the challenge is answered by Miss One Nightshade. And I was just like, yes, plus size, we love it in here. And she threw. I love Session Moth. I love you, girl. But Nightshade for the first half of this match just really was throwing Session Moth around like a rag doll, and I was like, did you train with Piper Niven? Because you giving me same vibes, like, because Piper is insanely strong too. So I was just like, Nightshade girl, love you. This was fun. This was a really fun match, honestly.
Yeah, Nightshade is fantastic. Recently off a tour of Japan where she was the tag champs with Nyla Rose over in Sendai Girls, and she's also a former Eve champion. Like, I believe it was Nightshade lost it to Nyla, and then Nyla lost it to Rio, and then Rio lost it to Session Bomb, and now we're all cut up.
And that's what you missed on Eve.
Yep. Previously on, man, they freaking brought it in this one. You want to talk about people throwing haymakers all night long? These two just, you can tell that they're friends, and they were just. You always hit your friends harder, is what they say in wrestling.
Mm-hmm. Listen, you know you love your fellow wrestler when you hit them hard and you use them as a projectile weapon.
Yes.
So this was a really fun way to end the show. Session Moth does retain the championship. She gives Nightshade her props, but there's a little bit of drama going on because we've been having drama since Wrestle Queendom this year in March, because battle lines have been drawn in the sand between some of the roster because Sky Smithson and Nightshade, they were a tag team, and I was like, oh, this is new information to me, or I wasn't paying attention during Wrestle Queendom. But even still, I was just like, oh, we're getting lore. Okay, I'm getting caught up on all this. Love that. I was just like, ooh, the besties are fighting. And Nightshade is just like, girl, we were friends. We were tag teams. Come over to the side. But of course, Devil on the Shoulder, Violet is like, nah, girl, like whispering in her ear to come back to the behind the curtain. I was just like, the battle lines are being drawn.
Yeah, that was great. Like, and I like the crisis of conscience from Sky Smithson. Like, he's like, well, yeah, we are friends, but I'm a bad guy now. So, like, what are you gonna do?
Which is very fair.
And Violet Knight just be like, what are you doing? We're bad guys. Come on. Get the back.
Get over here. Get over here right now. It's like Mortal Kombat. Get over here. So again, there's a lot of feelings that still need to be unpacked from Wrestle Queendom, because this roster has not fully, well, I should say this: the heels have not fully gotten over of everything that went down at Wrestle Queendom, especially with Session Moth overcoming the odds to beat Rio for that championship. And feelings are still hurt. Be like, the girls are petty and they be holding grudges, and that makes good entertainment.
Yeah, I don't know where they're going with Session Moth, but I'm here for it, because I love her. So whatever they decide to do, I'm probably going to be happy with anyways for the Session Moth. So
Seriously. But that is how Eve 152 ends. And another good Eve show in the books, man. Oh my goodness. So, like I said, we don't have to wait too long for the next Eve show because that is going to be happening at the end of this month in 3 weeks on a good old Friday, which is going to be Eve 153, which is going to be Eve versus the World 2. As of right now, at the time of this recording, on Monday, August 10th, we have 2 matches officially announced for that show. Of course, we have the match between AEW's Marina Shafir and Eve's Pro Wrestling's Alice Inc. So both are barefoot. Both are going to kick and armbar and punch and all sorts of martial arts and just MMA all over their faces. And I'm like, they're going to end up in bruises, and I will be entertained.
Round 1, fight.
You're literally about to see a Street Fighter match happening in that ring. But then you're also going to get another Street Fighter match because we have our Eve International Championship match, which is going to be Kaylee Ray challenging our champion, the Pink Striker, Miyu Yamashita, for that championship. And I'm like, oh, they're about to go ham and hit hard. And yes.
Also, just a little side note. Did you see the interval match? The match they played during the intermission?
I don't think so. Because, okay, so I watched the replay.
That's okay.
I watched the replay and I was just like, they didn't really have an intermission.
Well,
I must have missed something.
Yeah, it was like right before the main or something. But like, they had a little video clip of like, an older match, and it was.
Oh no, you're right. Yes, okay. Yes.
Mai Saruga versus Jazz, and Mai Saruga just being a total gremlin.
Oh my goodness. I love it when wrestling makes me happy, and I get to be happy when I talk about wrestling. It's not that hard, you guys. Just give me good graphs and entertain me. It's not that hard.
Yeah, seriously. Make me laugh, make me cry, make me go.
And make me scream at the top of my lungs and lose my mind.
Yeah, right. Oh, and I like to sing. I'm gay, so
yes.
I like to sing.
Be like,
everybody does.
Everybody loves to sing, but for us homosexuals, it's like
it's almost a given.
It is. Y'all already knew what you signed up for. I mean, look who's doing this review. Come on now. I was like, hello.
It's in the name, So
guys, you need to get it together. But yeah, I mean, that's all I have. I'm so excited. I can't wait for Eve versus the World 2. Who knows what else we're gonna get? So that's gonna be fun. But we do have a really fun week still to come. We switched up the schedule a little bit, so things are going to be a little different this week, but we're still going to give you all the stuff that you want. So our next round of post shows is going to be Wednesday for NXT and for the CMLL Men's Grand Prix. So it's going to be me and Will and Benny as we talk about the night that was the CMLL Men's Grand Prix. We had some really fun matches, and we had a really long 11 on 11 elimination style match. And I'm like, it was on and popping. And we're going to talk about that Wednesday. Then Thursday, the AEW crew will be here talking about Grand Slam Mexico, which basically was a pay-per-view for free on television. Uh, and I cannot wait to talk about all of that and some really fun graps on Collision as well as we start the Continental Cup. And then Friday we got TNA, and then I'm looking forward. I can't believe it. It's crazy. And I put this out there, even though it's next week, but Monday we'll be talking about the finals of the G1. I'm like, oh Lord, we're almost at the end. The finals will be
Yep,
happening this Sunday.
we're almost there. Thankfully,
We have like a
hell of a
four-way
tournament so
tie.
far, though. Hell of a tournament.
Yeah. We have so many people tied right now. We have a three-way tie in Block B, and I think a four-way tie in Block A right now.
It's gonna be a photo finish, that's for sure.
It truly is. And like, it's insane. I was just like, it's about to go down, but we're going to talk all about that Monday. But Benny and I are going to get up on out of here. So, from all of us here at BC WrestlePod to you at home, remember, take care of yourself, love one another, stay iconic, and more importantly than anything, you always deserve to finish your story. We'll catch you Wednesday for the NXT and CMLL shows. But until then, sayonara, adios, and until next time, peace.